Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I am working on cleaning the front part of the house. Last week's video basically was me doing a few home projects here and there that I filmed like a couple weeks ago, and then just going ahead and cleaning the back part of the house and doing a deeper clean in all of those rooms. It wasn't a full deep clean, but it was definitely a deeper clean than I've been doing in the past couple months, I would say. I have really gotten off track with my zone cleaning, and if you are interested in that, I will leave a link down in there's a link in the description box about my zone cleaning schedules, and I think there's also one where how it's like last year's as well or something like that, because it has morphed over the years, and trying to get it more in tune with me and trying to be realistic with my cleaning and some of my energy levels and all of that. This year has really, at least the past couple weeks, months, have really seen my energy levels kind of at a low, and it was because of vacation, sicknesses, illnesses, injuries, kind of thinking about money. Some of the things that I've had to do, I've had to spend a lot of money on medical stuff, and it's just the things that have happened because of the injuries, and just, you know, it's financial stress, anxiety, all of that type of stuff. So I really haven't done the best at like really, like, I declutter areas here and there, but I'm not really like decluttering them completely. And then it's like, as soon as I get it all clean the next day, or, you know, within 2 hours, I'm putting something in that spot, and it's just, I need to get back into a routine of, if I use it, I put it back immediately once I'm done with it, and I haven't been doing that. So it's also, it's hot outside. It has, I think we've had heat indexes in the hundreds for months now, and no, it's just, it's kind of like when it's too cold, you just want to hibernate and not do anything. Well, when it's too hot, you don't want to go outside because you risk death, honestly. And here, there is a difference between like the dry heat and the humid heat. Humid heat, you're sweating, and the way that your body is supposed to regulate its temperature is when you sweat, it's supposed to evaporate and help cool you off. Well, in the case of living in a very humid climate in the South, and, you know, anywhere where it's humid, when you're sweating and it just does not dry, you just are drenched. It's just, you're not getting cool. You're just always hot. And then you risk the thing of being dehydrated and all of that, losing all of your like the electrolytes and all the nutrients that you need and all of that. So it's like, I know I need to go out and mow the yard, but I don't want to go and mow the yard because it's just so darn hot. Even at 8 o'clock in the morning, it is like 80 something degrees with almost 80% humidity outside, and it's just hot. And it's, occasionally there will be a cool breeze, but we're in that moment where it's not even raining. It hasn't rained since, I think, around the 4th of July here, and it is the 29th of July, and my grass is dry. I don't pay to water my yard because my water bills are ridiculous just for doing dishwasher, laundry, and bathing myself and giving myself water to drink. So it's, and the cat's water to drink as well. So, and I don't have a water leak anywhere. It's just ridiculously high. But yeah, I just haven't had the energy levels. I know this is a long intro, but it's just kind of talking to you guys, explaining what's going on. It's just been that time in my life where I just don't feel like I'm not succeeding at doing my to-do list at all. And it's just, I know I shouldn't look at where it's like, oh, I didn't have the energy to do that, and I shouldn't beat myself up about it. But when you continue to you know, just keep pushing something over, and then your to-do list starts adding more things onto it, and you just can't, you don't have the energy level to tackle much of anything, and that to-do list goes from like 1 item to 200 items you have to do. It gets a bit overwhelming, and the whole inch by inch, it's a cinch, that I live by that, and I try when I have those huge lists just to focus on one little item and just check it off, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here. I will come back later tonight when I've eaten dinner and I feel like I have a little bit more energy. I'm going to drink a Dr. Pepper to help get me some caffeine and a little bit of a sugar high as well. So I'm going to work on doing some dishes here. I may not start the dishwasher until later tonight after I cook, but this is just way too much. There's too much on my counter. There's clutter. Too much. So let's get started. I am gonna go get my headphones and listen to a book and try to get at least 1 book read, listened to for this month. My goal was to have 2. I'm gonna end up only probably having 1 if I can finish this book. So let me go get that, so that way I am entertained while doing dishes. For those of you who are new, my name is Charlotte. I live in the Houston area. I have 3 cats that live inside and 3 cats that live outside. I just did a video within the last month or so about introducing my cats to you. So look for that in a card here or in the description box below. There will be a link. But basically, it is just me to get up and get stuff done around this house, including yard work, housework, DIYs, decluttering, all the stuff. Yard work, housework, everything. So I need the motivation. So that is why I started posting these videos a couple of years ago, because I need accountability partners, because I would have my house destroyed if I did not do these cleaning videos. So I hope that you will subscribe and join along with me on my journey of just trying to clean for mental health and clean to have a healthy home. Finished the dishes and the dishwasher is packed. So instead of waiting until after dinner and using less energy and all, I started the dishwasher because it needs to be done, and that way later tonight I can do a dishwasher cleaning if I choose to. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but it wouldn't hurt to do it. So but in the meantime, let's look at what I got from Amazon today. And I love living in a big city close to the Amazon, one of the Amazon warehouses, because I can get stuff the same day. I got this. It is Blue Land toilet bowl things. I'm going to test this out on the toilet bowls to see if they can clean the toilet bowls. But I also got a backup just in case. And it should be in here somewhere. There it is. It is the Clorox one could get to me today. The Lysol Lime and Rust one, the black one, could not get to me until Thursday. So I was like, I want to clean the toilet, see if any of this will work. So I'm going to start off with the Blue Land to see if I can get the pink coloring in the hall bathroom toilet gone. If not, I'm going to then test this to see if this works. So, and I noticed yesterday, I said I wasn't going to buy any more of these, but I'm cooking dinner too. So that's just letting me know it's preheated. I said I wasn't going to buy any more of these, but with cleaning the toilet, this is just disinfecting the toilet. A lot easier. So I just got the Amazon Basics because they were cheaper than the Clorox or the Lysol. So the main reason why I went onto Amazon was to buy this thing, because when I was at PT, physical therapy yesterday, I had mentioned that I was trying to stretch out the Achilles, and they mentioned this. So I went ahead and purchased this to kind of help with the stretching. And so we'll test it out at some point. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. I may before going into bed and everything. I also noticed that my dryer balls have started to, I think I'm way past the 1,000 washes and dries. So I went ahead and ordered some more of dryer balls. And this one I got from Handy Laundry, and they were fairly decently priced. And again, I could get them today. And that is it. That is it for today's delivery. I have the air purifier, which is going to be for these rooms. I'm probably going to put it over here by the fireplace, on the side of the fireplace, the bricks, and have it start working on cleaning the air in the front part of the house. So I have one in my bedroom. I actually think I might need to replace it. I have the same air purifier in my office, and it's a lot quieter than the one that I have in my bedroom. My bedroom just sounds, on the lowest setting, it sounds like it's about to take off. It is a lot older, so I may at some point choose to buy another one, but the one that I'm looking at for in there is still kind of, it's like $150 because it has a connection to an app, and it tells you how many parts there are. There's a laser thing in there where it detects dust and lets you, and it will just automatically adjust for the particles that are in the air. So that's kind of like the one that I got for out here, but the one that I got for out here is for much larger space, since this is an open room. And I think it's supposed to be for like 1,900 square feet is the one that I got out here. Maybe, no, 3,500 square feet, something like that. It's for large rooms. And but with the pets and everything, I wanted to get something that will help with the dander and everything. So this is everything that I purchased, at least for today. I will be back later when I start cleaning and everything. I'm gonna go put my chicken in the oven and get that cooking, and yeah, so I'll be back a little bit later. Okay, we are in my guest bathroom. I have been struggling with this toilet for a while now, and the bowl starts to turn kind of an orangey pink color. Even cleaning it on a regular basis, it's just like it doesn't, the color, it's stained, it doesn't want to come out. I've tried several different things, including like denture cleaners to help kind of whiten and brighten. I've tried baking soda. I haven't tried bleach because I'd rather not do bleach, because that can also ruin the inside. Letting it sit there, it can ruin the inside of the toilet as well. And these are original toilets to the house. They are over 40 years old, and I will be replacing them whenever I go to do new floors throughout the entire house. But for now, I'm trying to make them last until that moment, and that could be 2 years down the road. So I don't want to destroy the inner workings of the toilet. So in that kind of thought process, I have actually purchased 2 new toilet bowl cleaners that I haven't tried before. One is more of an eco-friendly one, and the other one is not eco-friendly. But I think I may have to use the non-eco-friendly to get through this, but I'm going to try the eco-friendly one first to see if it does anything to the toilet. And that is the Blue Land toilet bowl cleaner, and I'm going to have to open up the box here. I haven't opened it from when I got it, so when I did the haul. So I did purchase mine off of Amazon, and it comes in this little box here, and it is the starter kit which comes with a tin and a bag or two of them. But they're little cleaning tabs. So, and the storage case for them. And I just decided, you know, if I can get this clean and then continue to use more eco-friendly options, these are kind of on the pricey side, to be honest. So I don't know if I want to go that route, or like say in the future I try to make my own, because I have looked at how to make DIY toilet bowl cleaners. But right now the thing I'm trying to do is cut through what is in here, and it's really hard to tell right now, but I know in a couple videos or something like that I've worked on this and it's been really bad. But there's still a ring around the toilet, so I'm gonna flush the toilet, let you guys see what it looks like without any water, helping to kind of discolor or show that it doesn't look bad. In the toilet, in that little hole right there and in the back, and it's hard to tell, but you can kind of see it there, I have tried everything to get those clean, but I can't get them clean. So this toilet was cleaned a couple days ago, and you see the ring right there. I've used pumice stones, I have used some other things, and it will not clean. It won't get it clean. So I'm going to go ahead and flush the toilet so you can kind of see the toilet bowl discoloration. So that is being cleaned 2 days ago with, I think I just used my tub and tile cleaner, just sprayed it in there and scrubbed it with the brush and cleaned it that way. And so let's go ahead and try this. It does say how it works. You'll drop one tablet into your toilet bowl and watch it fizz and foam. Then brush, give your bowl a quick brush once the tablet has dissolved, and then flush. And then admire the shine and refill your forever tin when empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and empty this. The non-eco-friendly, if these don't work, is this. And I think some of this is lime and rust. I have hard water and I don't have a water treatment thing on the house. So whatever water is out there, it is hard. There's minerals and all of that type of stuff in there. It's not well water, but it is hard water. So let's go ahead and fill up the tin and then plop one of these into the toilet, let it do its thing, and see how it turns out with the eco-friendly one first. I did come back a little bit later and the tablets did work a little bit, but not quite well enough, and I did come back and use the Clorox on both toilets, and that did seem to work a little bit better. I did use the pumice stone on my master bathroom toilet as well. That helped a little bit more as well, and I'm going to continue using the stronger version until I can cut through a lot of this stuff, and then probably do maintenance cleaning with the tablets. And then, like I said, they were kind of pricey, so I may look at trying to make my own in the future. I am gonna go change out the battery here in a few minutes after I do this little part, but I have some of my microfiber cloths that need to be folded, and I also have regular towels sitting right there that need to be folded. So let me go change the battery because it's blinking at me, and then let's get started with folding because we're starting on cleaning the front part of the house. I need some of these microfiber cloths and I want them to be folded and out of the front of the house. So let's go get started.
We're the good part, we never fake it. Like it just like that, kinda like it like that, kinda like it like that. Like it just like that, kinda like it like that, kinda like it like that. Like it just like that, kinda like it like that, kinda like it like that.
So I'm back in the bathroom. I've let the tab sit for a little while after cleaning it, and I came back in and used the scrub brush, scrubbed a little bit more. There's still something there. I went ahead and flushed, but I wasn't filming at the time, so I'm letting it fill up again, and then I'm gonna flush, and hopefully the water will actually go down, unlike it did the last time. I mean, the water went down, but it didn't do like it normally does, where it goes all the way down. So it stopped. Let me go ahead and flush again and see if we can actually see if it did anything to the actual bowl. There's still a ring around the edges, so there is that. As you can see, it looks a little lighter, like the pink tinge is a little bit gone. I am actually gonna come in here with the heavy duty stuff and squirt that in there, and then work on that. I may have to pull the pumice stone out again and try to see if I can get any of it, but I'm just gonna, you know, pour that around the rim, let it go down a little bit. May actually try to force the water to empty out of the toilet, so that way I can actually get in there and scrub it fairly well at some point. So that's the next step that I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this kind of, I'm gonna work on.
We never show emotions, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go.
I am sprinkling some baking soda and clove essential oil. So I basically got a jar of baking soda, sifted it so that I got all the chunks out, and then I put some clove essential oil in there, maybe a little bit too much, but I pretty much through the front of the house use that on all the carpets, and probably only have about like a quarter of a cup left. I forget how much I actually put into that, but it's I want to say a 16-ounce jar of baking soda. And so, but that's what I was sprinkling on the carpet. I just kind of wanted the house to have a smell to it, and I know that kind of sounds odd, but I've been complaining about how I just think the house has the carpet mainly has this odor to it, and I am slowly working through removing the carpet through the house and all of that, but it is a big task. It's not just removing the carpet, it's doing the tack strips. Then I need to seal the concrete, because I have the cats that if they get sick, I'd rather be able to clean it up a lot easier than it's soaking into the concrete slab. But since being sick and since I've regained my sense of smell back, and this is going back all the way to mid-June, I've just been smelling smoke everywhere I go. If I'm outside, if I'm at the grocery store, if I'm at a doctor's office, if I'm at home, I just smell smoke. So it's like I have my diffusers on and I put scents in them, and I can smell them for like the initial 5-10 minutes, and then I can't smell them. All I smell is smoke. When I walk out of the room and come back in, I can smell the scent still, but then I like the scent and the diffuser, and then that goes away and all I can smell is smoke. So it's like, I hope that this scent will finally, like the smell that I can smell will just go away eventually. I do think that it is from being sick and after regaining my sense of smell. So it's like I've regained it, but all I can smell is smoke. It's so irritating. It really is. It's like everywhere I'm going, or it's like, I smell smoke, I smell smoke. And it's like I'm trying to get up close to all the electrical outlets, all the switches and all of that. And it's like, I can't smell anything like an electrical fire or anything. I mean, I've even stuck my head up into the attic to make sure it's nothing going on in the attic. It's just... So, but it's been going on since mid-June that I've been smelling this. So I just was like, you know what? I'm going to make the house smell a lot like clove. And it stayed smelling like clove for the rest of the day and into the next day, but then it went away. And it might have been because of the air purifier that I just put into this main part. You probably saw it there. It was the white box right by the side of the fireplace. But it is... at least it's doing something, you know, but I would like to have the house smell nice, but I don't want to use the baking soda and everything on a regular basis. But that is basically why I was sprinkling the baking soda, and just kind of give the carpet a refresh, just because, like I said, I've been smelling the carpet, and this goes way before going on vacation. I can smell it. Basically, it's like I don't smell this carpet odor, and it smells like old carpet, old musty carpet kind of. And I can't smell it in my bedroom or my bathroom where I've removed the carpet and just have concrete floor, painted concrete floor. But as soon as I get into the hallway and right where the carpet starts back up, I can smell it. And I can smell it through the rest of the house. So that's why I'm like, I know it's the carpet. The carpet was put in when I was like 13, 14 years old. And yeah, so, but history, for those of you that are new, this is the house that I grew up in. I purchased it from my mom back in December. So it is my house outright. I don't pay a mortgage on it, but I do have to pay taxes on it. So I'm basically paying myself my rent, mortgage, whatever you want to call it. So that way I'll be able to afford the taxes and insurance and association fees and all the things that maintenance, all of that type of stuff that will need to happen at some point on this house. So it is the house that I grew up in. It has changed a lot from the way that my mom had it decorated, but I and my sisters agree that it doesn't look like mom's house anymore. It definitely has my character, the things that I like on the house. I am working through some areas like removing the carpet and all of that, but it is slow going. I could not really start on a lot of this until I owned the house, and then I injured myself, or I've been injured. I finally went to the doctor and, you know, I injured myself. So I had a Achilles strain. Basically, it's not real. It wasn't ruptured. It was just strained, and I'm going to physical therapy and all of that. So you'll see me start wearing a lot more tennis shoes around the house and all of that, because just this past follow-up, she said no more bare feet. So I can no longer do dishes in bare feet. I can no longer do cleaning in bare feet. I can no longer do much of anything in bare feet. So I've been trying to find shoes that have the proper support for I have low to no arch in my feet, and I kind of do a little bit of overpronation, I think that's what it is. And so yeah, I'm trying to find tennis shoes and all of that are not expensive, because I don't really have the money to afford a lot of that right now. But I also, I need to find dress shoes as well, because there are some days that I have to dress nicely to work, and I can't wear a dress and tennis shoes. I mean, I could, but it doesn't look right when you're meeting with people and you're wearing tennis shoes and a nice dress. But anyways, so I'm going to let you guys listen to some music, and so that way you have some motivation to get up and tackle something along with me.
just lost my phone. And I don't know where to go. My friends are getting stoned. Somewhere on the boat. Though I feel alright, by a drifter's side, strangers on the go. That's all I have to know.
So here I'm going to be removing some extra caulking around the sink. A few years ago I put contact paper around on my countertop just because I was tired of the wood look that was in here, the butcher block fake countertop, and it rolls up, and when I say roll, I mean literally rolls. It curves right there in the corner, curves up and up to as a backsplash. And with the cats, I think I did that in 2020, and the kittens, the boys were kittens still, and they like to jump up on my counter and puncture holes and everything, so I ended up removing all of the contact paper off of there. Plus it was kind of bright, so the glare, the shine that came off of the contact paper through the wind, or the sunlight through the window onto the contact paper, was kind of blinding. So I went ahead and removed it, and for now we're just keeping it with the original laminate Formica countertop that is up here, and eventually I hope to save up enough money to do a full kitchen renovation where I'm going to actually try to remove this wall that's right here separating the kitchen from the rest of the house. And I think it's a load-bearing wall, so most likely I'm gonna have to have columns or posts there on, and I'm okay with that. But I even want to get rid of my pantry, and most people would say no, it's a walk-in pantry, but I just don't like it being right there across from the refrigerator. You open up the door to the refrigerator and no one can go through that door into the dining room. So thankfully I live by myself, but there are moments when I'm in there doing stuff in the refrigerator, like cleaning it out, and the cats want to get through. So I would just like to be able to remove the pantry. And back here, this is supposed to be a kitchen dining nook area, and I don't need 2 dining tables, so I have actually made it into like a mud room back entryway. So the one cabinet that has the bamboo on it is all of my shoes. I have 2 recycling bins in the other shoe cabinet that's closer to the kitchen, and then the bench has one of the litter boxes. So I like this, but I kind of want to get rid of the peninsula as well, but I'm thinking like you could extend the kitchen all the way into this as well and have a bunch of cabinets there or wardrobes or something like that because right here I really don't have a coat closet or anything like that to be able to put coats, not that we have them very much when it gets cold, but it would be nice to have somewhere to put coats or something like that around on the house or around here in the back entryway. So there are future plans. It's going to take a lot of money, especially if that is a load-bearing wall and all of that. But it's in the works. I'm trying. Got to pay off debt first. Now that I am hot and sweaty from having my hands in hot water, I am thrilled to have the majority of it done. I need to take the ice packs out to the outside freezer, but I took some boxes out because moved them out while I was going out to feed the outside cats. That I will do a little bit later today. I still need to let some of the dishes dry, and more than likely I'm going to go ahead and start the dishwasher later tonight. And there are still cans that will need to go out for recycling tomorrow. Trash needs to be taken out tomorrow morning. I need to clean the litter boxes. I did do a deep clean of the litter boxes Sunday. Yes, I believe I did a deep clean of the litter boxes on Sunday, both of them. They needed it, especially the one here in the back entryway. It was really getting that ammonia smell to the litter box. So it was definitely time to dump all of the litter and do a deep clean of the actual box. So it smells so much nicer in there, not that pungent smell of nastiness. And it gets cleaned on a fairly regular basis. So it's just, it's 3 cats sharing 2 litter boxes. I know I should have more litter boxes, but they are all big litter boxes. One moment. Jack, these cats are a handful. Tomorrow, I have a couple meetings that I have to do tomorrow, plus it's still month-end close. It is now almost 4:30. I did stop here and there when I took a break. Like, I stopped one task and everything and did go look at work. Not much came in. since I started cleaning, so that was good. But I think the next time I go outside and put the ice packs outside, I am gonna grab the other rolls of the heat cling, and I am gonna focus the rest of the week on 3 windows right here, and then the dining room and the front window as well, the front room window as well, and get that going and see if we cannot get the temperature in this part of the house a little bit cooler, since we are going to be in the triple digits for the next 2 weeks. Not looking forward to this. It's just so hot and miserable. And as I described it to my sisters, I'm in the armpit of hell, basically. It's hot, humid, it's just awful. And there's no real reprieve. I mean, not even a rain shower out there to where we could go and just like get in the rain. But the house is darker because I do have the curtains all still shut and everything, because it's still really hot outside. It now is 100 degrees according to my watch. But according to the Weather Channel, it's saying, no, it's saying 103 and feels like 113. So it's hot out there. And yes, for those of you that are asking, the outside cats have shady areas that they can go rest in, and I have water out there for them. They are mainly eating the wet food, more water and everything. So I do believe my neighbor a couple doors down, her garage, she is able to actually like hook up heaters and air conditioning units and everything. So she has that going on in hers. I just don't open up my garage anymore because of that stupid possum that has done some massive damage to my car and may still have done damage. I will figure it out later this week when I take my car into the repair shop to see if maybe there's a not cord, but wire loose or something like that that's causing my car to freeze up. But anyways, I hope that this video brought you some motivation to get up and get something done along with me. I am going to be working on decluttering tasks and everything. I am starting to get a whole list of decluttering items or decluttering areas to focus on, including my DVDs. I need to work on that hall closet over back right there. With all the vacuums that I have in there and other things, it's time for me to actually like start working on decluttering that area. Not necessarily the coats that are in there, it's more of the stuff that's on the floor. It is hurricane season, so I like to have that kind of the floor open up in case I need to haul butt in there for, you know, or get prepared to be in there for like a day during the hurricane. I know that should be something done in June, but really and truly the hurricanes that come towards the Houston area tend to come later in the season. So starting in August all the way to November is when we tend to have tropical storms and hurricanes that come in. So I'm trying to think what other areas. I'm going to be working on the cat cabinet over here because there's a lot of stuff that probably needs to be decluttered. I may have forgotten about some stuff. There's also the built-in desk over here, and there's dresser, like the guest room dresser needs to be decluttered. There's the kitchen cabinets that need to be worked on because I haven't really decluttered them in a while. That's pretty much it that I can think of decluttering. The only other things that I can think of would be like decluttering the computer, documents in my computer. But I tend to stay on that on a regular basis since I am doing all these videos. I can eat through the hard drive space, so I do have an external hard drive to where I can save a lot of that stuff out there. Oh, my office closet declutter. But it's time to work on that because it's getting a little messy again. So it's time to start working on decluttering that as well. So I will be working on that and posting them on my Wednesday miscellaneous videos, so look forward to those. And I will be continuing with my budget check-ins on every Friday, and also all of the cleaning videos and everything, trying to keep my house maintained and decent for someone that is working and, you know, a working person trying to keep their house clean when they can actually do it. So I'm getting distracted because Binks is in the tunnel. Yes, you are in the tunnel. He's trying to play with his little ball. It's behind the tunnel. It's amazing how I bring something out that's been sitting underneath the coffee table and I bring it out in a different location and then they want to play with it. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and I will be back next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified anytime that I post in my next videos. Thank you everybody and have a wonderful weekend. Bye everybody.